Alright, and we are back with episode number 41. So I'm going to start by leveling up. There are no implants that take more than 18 constitution. The D packages are the best, particularly the physical D package and the universal D package, I think. I'll be looking for one of the two of those. Probably the physical one, so I don't need any more constitution. Time to invest in some strength. I could get more wisdom, but I think I'll probably... there's no way to know if having an even number of base stats is good or not, because you have gear, you have buffs, it can throw it all off, so... I'm just going to pour into strength at this point. Get my other skills up as usual. Get some feats too. This is a nice level. Get lots of stuff. I could get master toughness. Is there anything else here that I might want though? While I'm at it, dueling I don't want it all. Don't want those at all. Don't use melee weapons. Not really. Yeah, let's go with toughness. Get some more health. More health is always good. Okay, force powers. Yes, cool stuff. Let's get improved battle meditation. Alrighty, and accept. Nice. Only 10k away, a little more than 9k away from the next level too, level 25. Alright, so back on the ship we go.
You will talk. Defiant statement.
An HK-50
there
droid.
Is nothing you can do to me. Do your worst. Agonized
Remember how HK captured one of those?
My photoreceptors. My photoreceptors. Statement. I shall up the charge of your circuits next time. Now, answer the question. Posturing statement. I will never talk. Statement. Then I will have to settle for your screams.
I had the feeling he wanted that anyway. You're telling me. I like the sound effects.
Statement. My prisoner has revealed something of interest. Allow me to share it with you. Statement. The facility that is creating these cruder, unsophisticated versions of me is
hey, we're already on
located
Telos. That works out well.
I propose we go there and turn it into a smoldering crater.
It wasn't really intentional, even though I did know it was here.
Is there? Must be hearing things, but for a moment.
He's stealthed, or using the Force to replay his mind so he doesn't see her. Even though she's standing right there. Alright, cool. So now we know... you need to send HK-47 to the factory so that he can face his clones and rid you of this menace. Oh, so I don't go there myself, maybe. Maybe it's just him. Interesting. Alright, so... I think if I want to do that now or not. I guess we can do that now. We're on Telos, let's do it now.
Statement.
I have some questions. I guess you can't do it that way. Maybe you don't send him? I don't know. Let's see here. Not entirely sure how to send HK there. Let's talk to him again. I really want to upgrade my stats now. I don't know how much skill I need, but I think I'm getting close. Maybe it would be useful to have a little more XP though.
Statement.
Questions. HK units. Do you know where these clones are being created?
The facility that is...
Oh, you cannot visit the HK factory of free will. It will trigger further along the main plot. That answers that. It's kind of dumb though, but alrighty. That was a bit anticlimactic. I don't want to do a whole planet before upgrading. I want to try to upgrade now with what I have. Because I did look at some robes and things, but I'm going to warn you guys now. The rest of this video will probably be me standing in front of a workbench upgrading things, and I'll talk about the stats explain why I'm going through the pieces I'm making and try to figure out if I have enough skills to even make the upgrades I want. I might end up upgrading some other things later in the game, especially for companions. I think for now I'm just going to focus mainly on Liavara. But yeah, so I'll cut the episode after I do all that before I do anything else content-wise, unless it's like companion discussions or something minor like that. So if you don't want to see that doesn't interest you, just fast forward right now to the next video. You won't really miss anything important. But otherwise, if you really care about min-maxing and building your tune like I do, this will be good to see. So I'm going to start by flying to Nar Shaddaa, and I will see you there. Alright. Here we are on Nar Shaddaa. Like I said, this is my favorite place to upgrade items. I spend hours here on my Xbox upgrading stuff. Right, Teether has a lot of skills, and I don't know, Disciple, why not? Because there's this workbench, it's right near your ship, and you can change your party members as you do it, which is really important, because your character will not have all the skills you need to do all this. Alright, so I did look up all the items in the game too. Robes, there are some... They actually did either a good job or a bad job. It's not really like the last game where there's like very clearly the best robes and best armor in the game, or I guess armor's a little unclear in KotOR 1, but there's a lot more options in this game, I'll say, and at least for robes. And you could definitely make an argument for many different types of robes, depending on which kind of character build you're going for, which I guess is kind of nice to be able to customize it the way you want. The Assassin's Keeper robe actually is one of the better robes in the game if you're a Force user. But as I was sort of thinking about the stats and all, I kind of was reminding myself, what kind of build is Liavara? She has a lot of Force pool, and she uses Force a lot, but she's not a Force user. She's definitely a melee attacker. The only real Force attacks I use are buffs, and they don't use up much Force. I probably should change that, because I have 300, almost 400 Force. Whereas, like, this guy has 20, even Kreia has, like, how much does Kreia have? Kreia has 282 Force, not even 3/4 of what I have. And she, like, focuses on Force use. But, so for her, I'd want to build her more that way. Maybe I'll give Visas some more attacks or something. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's... For Liavara, I don't really need that much Wisdom or Charisma. It's nice, but the only real purpose for having it is, one, the resistance of it, of other people's Force abilities, and two, for my Force stasis, so people don't resist that, which is great. I love that, but really most of the Force, again, is buffing myself. And healing. I guess healing is nice, too. That has a Wisdom modifier to it as well. But I have such a huge Force pool, it doesn't really matter that much. So I'm going to be focusing more on the physical aspects, even though my intuition says go towards the Forcey stuff. I am going to be focusing on more physical things. So none of these are really that great anyway. I do probably want the physical D package. This is really nice because the immunity to dark side, but there is a better mass I don't have yet. Some of this is going to be waiting for stuff I have. You can only get later in the game if I get lucky, which I probably will. The Dominator Gauntlets are the best gloves for my build. I'm going to stick with those. Obviously I want my armband. Tons of shield types. Those are pretty self-explanatory. The nice thing about using armor instead of robes, though, is you can upgrade them with a much wider range of overlays and underlays, whereas robes can only use underlays and only certain types of underlays. So you really can't upgrade them as much as you can armor. So it's really best to have either the Jalshe armor or the Zijin Shah armor is the other kind. They both have their pros and cons. I'm probably going with this one. They have better bonuses just by the looks of it. But there are definitely some other... The Matukai robe is kind of cool if you're going to be a melee combatant. But then again, I just think overall the upgrades you can give to it, armor is probably the way to go. And, you know, that's okay, because I like this suit of armor. It's kind of cute. This also is the armor I used in my 4th playthrough ever back on the Xbox, which is one of my favorites. It's one I briefly mentioned before. It's my light side female tune. I think she was also... Was she I don't know if she was Watchman or Guardian, or whatever the equivalent is, Weapon Master. She was a single-handed duelist and like a critical build, and it was really powerful at the end of the game. Then again, I don't know if I was playing on difficult mode or what, and obviously now I'm playing on difficult mode because I want this to be slightly challenging. Oops. Gameplay, difficult, yeah. Oh, crap. Auto save, combat movement. Alright, cool. Okay, so yeah, I also want to upgrade my lightsaber, and we'll just take this as we goes. For the strength belt, strength +4 I think is probably the best belt in the game. That's also a good one, dexterity +2 and all +4. And there's, I think, a strength +2, all +2, which is nice. But I'm just gonna go for the straight out strength. I want to do lots of damage, and defenses are nice too. I'll go for defense stuff at times, but it's secondary to doing damage. So if it's all else being equal, I'll always prioritize strength over willpower and strength over defense. But if there's a big disparity, I'm not going to avoid that either. All right, so let's start with the armor first. I actually don't want to upgrade items. I want to create items. So I can make shields. That's really cool. Rare Find Prototype Shield is, I think, the best shield in the game. I need 28 security. Oh, I need 29 security, and I have 28. So I'm pretty sure I can make a couple of those for with T3. I don't really need those now, though. View breakdown items. I wonder if breakdown is affected by... I'm going to look it up. We're not using the workbench. Learn about breaking down items. Yep, recycle items. Depends on the item's complexity and value and your repair skill. So I want somebody with a lot of repair skill. So who has the most repair skill? Either KotOR or this guy. Oh. I guess I'll give some to demolitions. Or should I save those? Probably save them. I want to save them. And eventually I'll give him yay, more attributes. Should I give him intelligence so he can craft better things? Maybe I should. I'll go dexterity. I think he can just level up more anyway. Yep. More points. I'm doing with him what I did with KotOR. Where's the class skill? Demolitions. Yeah, I do want that actually. So that now that I chose that, I can spend all my extra points in demolitions and eventually even catch up. I'm going to eventually get to the point where I will have no skills able to spend things on with him. It's weird that a droid can't learn trade injury. I know because they can use trade injury. They can use medpacks on other people, just not themselves. So that's kind of recommended. Yeah, doesn't really work, but all right, he's leveled up. Guess I'll level up Kreia. Get her wisdom up there, because she is my force-using character. My fun, zappy, dark Jedi-ish person. So I have Death Field. Guess I'll go for Plague. Then I'll start going up the Drain Force line next, so that'd be cool to have. Alrighty. Feats. Melee feats aren't going to help her that much because she doesn't really use melee powers. She has Force Regen. She has Finesse with melee. Don't really want to give you Stealth Run. She doesn't really need to go anywhere, so I don't need Speed. Give her Toughness, I guess. Or Jedi Defense. For deflecting blaster bolts, let's do Toughness. Powers, yay, 2 powers. Alright, cool. So I can get I could do Revitalize, but I'll wait for that. I want to get Drain Force. All hostile creatures. It'll be really useful if she runs out of force. Alright, so her skills again. I might do the energy thing, because that shields the entire party, and it's not a lot, 20 points of damage from stuff, but she's a support character, so that would be nice to have. And she already has enough offensive things, I think. She's sort of, if I did play this again after this is the kind of build I would go with. A Sith Lordy type of build with lots of offensive force powers, and yeah. Alright, cool stuff. I am going to take all their stuff off again, because I'm redoing everything, obviously. So, it's good to do that. Just reset to 0, it's clean, it's how I do things. It's much simpler that way. I can leave him his, no I can't, because I can use Shaka Arm, I could. Because only he can use it, same with that. Alright, he's good. Like I said, this might be a boring episode, but Maybe you enjoy this kind of thing. I know I do. So let's do add an KotOR.
I hear
I
you.
can level up. Cool, cool. Get his skills up too. You never know who might have the highest skills. Not gonna give him heavy armor. I could give him a power attack or something since he's using melee stuff now. Probably should do that. Okay, force powers. He doesn't have a lot of force. So I should give him probably force body so he can use his health, just like the disciple. That seems like a smart talent for many of the later the characters who become Jedi later in the story. I'll revitalize. He has more armor, so he can revive me. That's cool to have. Oops, I keep thinking I have an extra one, but I don't. Not since he became a Jedi, at least. Alright, he's leveled up. Let me take off his gear. None. None! These buttons are too tiny. Shields I can pretty much leave equipped. That doesn't really matter at all. I will unequip lightsabers, though. I didn't equip KotOR yet, did I? This is something I might think about at work tomorrow, too. What kind of weapons and stuff I want these guys to have. So part of me thinks I should do some content tonight and then just worry about this all tomorrow. Because it is 2 a.m. and I have to work in like 6 hours. But whatever. Staying up too late. What else is new? Oops.
I am ready.
I do at least want to get a handle on things and upgrade Leovar's armor. The companions, maybe I'll think about those at work and worry about them tomorrow when I get home. Although we might have a raid continuation tomorrow night, that'd be kind of cool. I'm not going to worry about Revitalize because it is restricted by armor. I'll go with this thing. He's my armored Jedi. Strength for Mandalore. Demolitions. Injury. And what else can I do for you? He already has conditioning. Weapon focus melee. Yeah, it sounds good. Let's go with that. Because he does use melee now. No feats for a soldier. That's unusual. Melee. He's got a lot of catching up to do. In my old playthroughs of this game, I used to choose 2 party members per playthrough and take them with me as much of the way as I could, using the others only when I had to or when I really wanted to change a pace. But since I'm not doing multiple playthroughs, that was a way to kind of make it, give it some replayability each time. But I'm not doing that now, so no reason not to do this. Alright, you're good. Give him some clothing. Okay. This way we can make sure the best characters have the best armor, which I like doing, and then kind of go down the tier from one to the other. Again, I'll probably put them in tiers tomorrow. Kreia, I think I already took her stuff, but just to be sure.
My life is yours.
Pieces now. Nope. They tried to give her computer use. Bad computer. Thesis doesn't need that. Yeah, she has Shocky Shock. Let's give her... Oh, Force Breach, we wanted this. Also, there's, Isn't there an immunity to force reflection? No, that's not the one. One of the guides I looked at was talking about something that makes you immune. See, this affects enemy targets. I'm not seeing it. Okay, gets rid of all those buffs, which is cool. It's bad if an enemy has it, though. But isn't there a way to make yourself immune to force powers? Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. Oh wait, what about this? Force immunity, there we go. This will be good to have on my main. Maybe even on Visas too, but I'm gonna go with this for now. So she can cancel their force powers, but I definitely want that on my main. Don't forget about that. Not that you guys really can. I'm gonna go with Shocky Shock for her, because I don't want her to be too similar to my build, even though she kind of already is. She doesn't have a ton of force though. Kind of sucks that everybody is so sort of similar. They just all kind of lend themselves to the same builds, the mixed melee buffing and then melee fighting style. Alright, I'll equip all that. So like I said, there are like 2 sentinels and 1 soldier / consular, which is basically a sentinel. And Kreia is about the only oddball out. Okay. So she's good to go, Kreia is good to go. The droids I think are good to go. I can do Mira and whoops. And HK. None of them can level up, that's kinda nice. Her hunting mask, she can keep her missile launcher, take her pistols, HK. Take the droid stuff just so I can give the droids the right things. I might need some of these parts to upgrade T3 so we can make cool stuff for me. I guess there would be an incentive to wait just because you know, people have higher repair skills and get more components from the stuff I'm salvaging, but components won't be hard to get. I can always just buy junk off a merchant and salvage them if I need to. I have plenty of loot clogging on my inventory. Glad there's no bag size. That would just be incredibly annoying. Why did I not get KotOR II? I must hit the wrong thing. Oh, there we go. Alright, KotOR. Wait, KotOR targeting module. That seemed like it was exclusive to him. Wait, T3 can use that one. Yep, I gotcha. Wasn't there a KotOR targeting module? Usable by KotOR. So I don't need to give him any of those things. Well, I guess I do, because again, they only give me improved. I'll have him equip that for now. Just a shield, he doesn't need that. And a weapon, doesn't need that. And... oh, we already did that, didn't we? T3. Alright. He can get this thing, because that's only for him. Alright, I think we're all good to go now. So we need people with repair first, so we'll start with T3. Let's see what his repair is like. He has 33, KotOR has 31. So it seems T3 with all that intelligence is the most naturally beneficial, but I'm going to take out KotOR too, because he also has some good stats.
Yeah?
Yeah, you do. Alright, 31, yep. So I'm going to try to upgrade him with some stuff. I don't think anybody here gives repair. Shame we can't use the Ossus robes, because they do give intelligence, which would help with that. So nothing he has would help there. None of that helps. Anything here have repair? This could get really tedious, but what the hell? Doesn't look like it, so I'm just going to go with T3 and give him anything that has repair on it. Computer use, security... nothing has repair. Okay. What about these things? That's a really nice bonus. Wow, that is huge. Dexterity, constitution, defense, and attack. I definitely want that for my fighting droids, but don't need it right now because I need repair skills. Intelligence +2, that's the best we've seen so far. Repair +4, that'll be better. Alright, we'll go with that. Because intelligence is essentially the same as repair +1, and none of the rest of it gives any bonus to repair. Alright, cool. Right, none of these get intelligence, do they? Wow, that's nice. Droid energized armor, 14 and +5. Wow, that is... whoa, this is nice too. Droid diadem armor, 75% against all melee abilities. That's not bad either. Alright, don't need to worry about that now though. So T3 has a whopping 37 repair skill, and can I buff him to make it go up? Probably not. It doesn't increase skills, does it? Just it does do saves, but some skills use saves. Repair is not. When you're repairing thing, it might, but right, 30. Wait, 39? Is that what I had before? I don't know. Either way, not gonna question it. Use the workbox to break down items. View breakdown items. All right, here we go. This is 9. I have better stuff than this. Wow, component value is huge. Yes. I have tons of credits. Mark 6. 6 that I definitely want. Don't need that. That. Whoa, 1,000 components. That is really sweet. Don't need that. Don't need that. Might need that. Some of these stuff just don't give many components. Those I definitely want. That's my my tech gloves. Probably want that. Some of this armor I can break down. This is nice. This is an alternative to selling things. Medium, medium. Rather the +3 probably. Maybe. Whatever. Wish it didn't keep scrolling. That's really annoying. Alright, I think I have enough components now for everything I want to do. So that was actually real easy. So, okay. For miscellaneous items, where's my repair energy shield? Security, I have 35, I need 25. So I'm going to make 5 of these. I'll probably make 10 of these and still have, yeah, let's make 10. I'll probably pick some of these up later in my journey too. So there are some good, they're kind of common things actually. But you can make some neat weapons, which are mostly upgradable, it looks like. This is nice. 2 to 16 vibroblade. But those Sith Warblades are better. I can make some darts. Explosive rocket. Damage piercing 10 and area of effect. Buster rocket, I like that. Make some of these for Mira in case I ever end up using her again. Kyber dart poisons you. Plasma rocket 36. Make a couple of those too for Mira. That's enough of that though. I want to save some components so I don't have to make more. Alright, so I want armor parts first. So I've decided for armor, I'm going to go with energy resistance. You can go with some like strengthening. This is also a really good one, strengthening underlays. The best one gives you need strength for these. The best one gives you +3 strength and +3 constitution, which is nothing to sneeze at. That's something definitely worth considering. But I think I'd still rather have the defense because this is, I mean, +3 strength is nice. That's 1.5 more attack chance and damage, and you get a lot more health, which makes you more durable. But the what is it called? This one, the armor we underlay, gives you 30% immunity to energy damage and immunity to attribute damage on top of it. There's also an underlay you can get with 30% immunity to energy, so that's 60% immunity to energy. And you can actually build your character to be almost entirely immune to energy attacks, which is lightsabers and blaster fire. You know, that's 3/4 of the damage in this game. A lot of this in this game do use melee attacks, so there is that to consider. But the best ones will use lightsabers, and a lot of enemies use blaster fire. So I think it'd be a pretty safe bet to go with, you know, to upgrade my armor with that. So I have a solid defense, because you'd live like twice as long as anybody wielding those kind of weapons. So a little bit more health and a little bit more strength kind of pales in comparison to that. So I'll make one of these. And I need, so this is nice too, +5 versus, I don't want that. You can do flexible ones to upgrade heavy armor to make it more dexterity bonus. That could be really nice. You can upgrade cold and heat. See, some of these you can do for robes as well. I think the Biorestorative is probably the best one for robes. It gives you regeneration, but even that's not really that great. Strengthening, is that? No, it's only for armor. So this is one reason it really is a good idea for any kind of melee-ish tune. If you're a Jedi, sure, go with robes, go all out, go the whole hardcore Jedi Force user route. But if you're going to be a little bit melee at all, I would suggest. This is one of the few underlays that gives stats, some dexterity. Stealth would be nice. I thought about using this one. I don't think this has a Mark 5. Some of these just don't have a Mark 5. But here we go. Is this it? Upgrade item here. No, this is it next. This is medium or heavy armor. Energy shielding. There we go. I need more demolitions. I don't have enough demolitions because T3 is not really a demolitions expert yet. So let me choose a demolitions tune. You're good with demolitions, right, buddy? 31, is that enough? I don't know. Let's give you some more stuff just to make sure. +3. That's +2. Demolitions +4. Let's go with that. Alright, that should be good enough. Well, just in case. I see demolitions +1, demolitions +2. Cool. You should have more than enough now. So yeah, I'd recommend after the third planet or so would be a good time to start looking into this stuff. Maybe if you want to be sure and don't want to mess with it too much, you can wait one more planet, like do Duxon, or do the fourth planet and do this before you return to Duxon and Onderon. But yeah, I think now's a pretty good time to do it. You have just enough skill points and all, especially if you've done all the side quests and have all the, are at a pretty high level. If you're not, then maybe you want to, give it a little while longer. Okay, so I don't want to upgrade anything. I hit the wrong thing. Creator breakdown items. Armor and energy shielding Mark IV. There we go. 30% versus energy. I have plenty of demolition skill to build this. There we go. So my armor is going to be really nice now. Like I said, I could spend all day gearing out all my companions, and I will. Maybe not now. Maybe tomorrow night. Maybe before the final planet, or somewhere after one more planet. Maybe. We'll see. But it's already been 30 minutes, and time flies when you're having fun. Jeez, what time is it? 2:13. God. All right. I want to be in bed by 3. Or at least in bed watching TV by 3. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., if you were wondering. Okay, so good with that. Only other thing for Leovar is her lightsaber. So lightsabers have. I didn't look too much. I didn't look at all into this really because I figure it's easier to see things here when they're all on your screen. You can look through them. Game Banshee is an amazing site. They have like all these items in their database, but you have to open each one in an individual tab. So if you have a nice large screen and you can focus the tabs, close all the tabs as you go that you're not going to need, and just preserve the ones you want to debate between. It's a nice way to easily see what you're going for and kind of debate which ones you want. But it's kind of a lot of a hassle, and I got tired of doing it. All right, so energy cell, are they in order? I hope they're in order. Emitter, energy cell, lens. I think so. Do they say what they are? Upgrade item, lightsaber. Cell. Yeah, anything with cell in it is a cell. Emitter is an emitter, and lens is a lens. Okay, cool. So I think superior is the best. Okay, so we could have massive criticals. No, don't want that. Ultimate Diatium energy cell gives. I should get my notepad out here to write this down as I go. All right, so we have energy cells +5 damage. That's really nice. Obviously, ion energy cell. Sorry, I took my cursor off the screen for a second. It's gonna flicker for a bit. Please stop. Please don't keep flickering. Thank you. No. Don't do it. Don't. Okay. It seems to have calmed down. So this is interesting. Ion energy cell. It's still flickering. It can be smart to make a second lightsaber to. I'm gonna have to restart the recording. Seriously. Okay. Fine. I'm gonna save this and restart the recording. And be right back. Alright, and we are back. Let's upgrade our armor while we're here. So as I was saying, it can be really nice to make a second set of items. Look at that. 60% immunity versus energy. I assume they're additive. It'd be stupid if they weren't. Immunity attribute damage, you still get the 3 defense, which is more than you're going to get for most Jedi. I think the Jijun Shah has 4 defense and +5 dexterity or something like that, so it is a little bit better armor-wise. And you can upgrade with the same thing, but it has like +1 fortitude, whereas this has +2 charisma and a wisdom. So, I mean, they're pretty identical. If you like the appearance of the other one, you can use that. I think it's more blue, this is more green. And maybe I'll check it out if I get a pair. I don't have any yet, obviously, whereas I have 3 pairs of this stuff. But, yeah, I'll definitely check it out and see if it's worth using. This is also good for the Disciple to have, too. I remember using him in this armor a couple times. But, yes, that's pretty nice defensive armor. And after all, the point of armor is to be defensive. So I do miss the +3 strength constitution, but yeah, I can live with this. This is nice. Hopefully it's not like bugged or anything. Where's the robe? I don't even have anything that can be used because it's all like armor stuff. I could assemble some, but we'll worry about that later for our companions. All right, so I'm gonna close this. Go back into the. Wait, am I still in Beodur? I am. Cool. Lightsaber. So yeah, it is good to do a second lightsaber if you're really trying to min-max your tunes at least for droids. And this is obviously the best for droids. I mean, it has a huge amount of ion damage, so I should probably make that now. But we'll see. What else is... So there's only 3 ions, 3 cells. And this has 1 to 8 electrical damage. And this is a constant 5. So 1 to 8, that average is about 4.5. So a little bit of chance. This is slightly better, I think, assuming my math is right there. I think that's how it works. I don't know if the roll system makes it complicated, because if you actually rolled a dice, or I guess not, because it's 1 die. It's not multiple dice that add up to 1 to 9. So okay, for cells, this is nice. But yeah, I think this is probably the best one you're gonna get. I could make a few of these actually for multiple lightsabers. Maybe I should while I'm here. I want to break down more items first, though. What the hell? Let's do it. I get way too into this stuff. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm so freaking sorry. Okay. Break down items. I don't need most of these weapons, probably, so... This seems pretty good because it's upgradable. This is not upgradable, so let's get rid of this. This is a nice anti-droid thing. I should probably save that. This is... I don't know if it's upgradable. I guess it's not upgradable, so we can get rid of that. Probably want to keep my lightsabers. Vibra sword. This is already upgraded, and it doesn't give me a lot of stuff. I need stuff that gives me a lot of stuff. Repeating blaster rifle. Who needs that? Notion double blade. This is not upgradable though. It's really good but not upgradable, so I probably don't actually need that. Because the Sith Tremor Sword's going to be better. Keckle blade is not upgradable. So I think the Sith Tremor Sword's going to be better than that. Like, I mean, this is obviously upgraded, but like even so, it's like 8 to 25 plus like defense bonus and stuff. Whereas this is, where was it? Yeah, this can't hold up. No way. What was I gonna say? Now there is an argument to be made for having 2 weapons over a single weapon. It's usually better for a lightsaber. It's pretty much better to have a single double-bladed lightsaber. If you want, I mean, if you want to be a Jedi with 2 lightsabers, go for it. It's not gonna make a huge difference. Well, I don't know. I say that. The reason is because the idea is that there are only so many good crystals in the game, so you can put you know, the same crystal in it and get double the benefit because it affects both attacks. If it increases like damage, for example. However, because a lot of stuff in KotOR II does increase stats, an argument could be made for having 2 weapons because if they're stat sticks, as you call them, you know, you could do it that way. So one could hold your personal crystal, and one could hold another crystal that gives you a lot of like, especially if you're like a Force user, it could be nice. But then again, even so, I don't know, like the personal crystal still gives you an increased damage bonus, so it probably wouldn't be worth it. And if you were a hardcore Force user, you might only want a single bladed weapon anyway. I don't know. I haven't looked too much into this min-maxing of this except for my own character, so I'm not going to worry about it that much. This is upgraded, right? Yeah. Probably could get rid of some of these lightsabers, but not upgradable. Definitely want to get rid of this then. It gives you a ton of points. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Mandalorian Disintegrator. This is really nice. This is, wow, it's a blaster pistol too. Kind of as a rifle. Bowcaster's not upgradable. War Bowcaster is fully upgradable. Charek is fully upgradable. This is really nice. Is this worth it then? 3 to 12, 1 to 10. I guess maybe it might be. This is not upgradable, but 2 to 24 is nice, but I think you could probably get it better anyway. Yep, we're going to take the risk. Again, Shock Staff, not upgradable. It's really cool, don't need that. Armor-wise, I have tons of armor I don't need. I broke down most of this, didn't I? Mines, you could break down for a little bit. Not a ton of stuff, though. Grenades you can break down, but it's probably better just to sell them, buy crap, and then break the crap down. Alright, okay. So back to Bayodur, we have lots of components now. Lightsaber... No, wait, damn it, I had the wrong thing. We have some shields already. Does it tell you how many you have? It does, that's so convenient. Lightsaber parts. Alright, so... I don't know how many of these I want to actually make, because I don't know how many characters are going to use lightsabers. After all that, I might just pick one for now. So... Maybe one of those. This is 1 to 12, 13. Yes, this is definitely better against droids. So I'll use this for my droid lightsaber. And that cell's not worth it. For emitters, we have the expert deflection emitter, which is for blast bolt deflection. It's nice, but not something I really care about that much. This gives a stun to your lightsaber if you're into that kind of thing. I'm really not, because I feel like they're going to resist the stun chance most of the time. I mean, it actually might be good for my build because of the all the attacks I do. Yeah, I do 5 attacks per round, so that's 5 chances. At 25% chance, there's like a better chance they'll be stunned than not. But that DC 14 just doesn't seem high enough to make it worth it for me. Plus I have Stasis Field, I have companions who have Insanity. Probably not going to go for that. Phobium, that's also a stun, isn't it? Oh, these are slows, stun. This is kind of confusing. That's nice. Stun at DC 18 for, but the defense bonus, it has an offshoot or a downside. Oh, there we go. Refined Phobium. That's a slow. God. Seems like a lot of the emitters have trade-offs, kind of. Like this is, you get an energy damage and a defense bonus, but -2 blast bolt deflection. This is pretty nice. This is just pure defense bonus and energy damage. I like that a lot. So this is the, okay, emitters, I'll probably go with this. Because 2 defense and 3 energy, like, it's clearly better than these two. I'm not into the whole slow thing I decided. Especially not with the penalty on top of it. Blaster bolt deflection. Is there really no more better deflection? Oh yeah, there is. +4. 1 defense and +4 is nice, but just I'd rather have the damage. Where is it? There we go. So I will make 2 of these, one's for each of my lightsabers. And then lens. We have blast bolt deflection from the lens. If I wanted to make a really heavy blast bolt deflection lightsaber. Remember, you do get 1 offhand saber, so you can do anything you want with it. I'm going to use it for my droid saber, though, which is what I usually do. That's good. 2 to 12 energy damage and an attack modifier. So I'm going to write that down. Haven't been writing much down because there's not a ton to choose from. This is definitely not as good. What's the best version of this? So this gives you damage, but really reduces your blast bolt deflection. So we have +3 attack, BBD -4, and +4 damage. Keep in mind that your attack chance also affects your blast bolt deflection, so it's really only -1 blast bolt deflection. I'll have to check that in a second. What else do we have here? This is nice if you're into the whole, you're trying to make like a crit build, because it gives keen to your lightsaber, which only a few things can do. So it doubles the critical range. I'm not really into a crit build, so I'm not going to really worry about that. But that's definitely something to look into if you're going in that direction. And then this has -1 attack, -1 defense, and 2 to 12. Wasn't there another lens that gave me 2 to 12 and then +1 attack? Yeah, there was. So there's no reason to use that one at all. So those are my 2 choices. Alright, 2 to 12 is on average, 7 damage? So I can have +1 attack, which is essentially +1 blast bolt deflection, and +7 damage. Or I could have +3 attack, -1 blast bolt deflection, and +4 damage. So in exchange, I'd be exchanging 3 damage and 1 blast bolt deflection for 2 attack, not counting the attack as part of blast bolt deflection. So 3 damage and 2 attack. Wait. So in other words, what do I want? Do I want... So 2 blast bolt deflection. Better. 3 damage better. 2 attack better. So do I want 2 blast bolt deflection and 2 damage, or just 2 attack? Yeah, clear. Okay, clear story. I want the more damage, obviously. So I want this one. Make 2 of those, and I think my lightsaber is good to go now. So let's assemble it now. All right. So lightsaber. What kind of crystals do I have? I'll use the violet one for my second crystal. I should actually unupgrade all these too, because I might want to use them. I guess it probably is smart to even have I don't even know if it's worth it to build a droid lightsaber, honestly. I'm going to do it for fun, but... Let's see. Because your own lightsaber crystal might make it better just to have... 'cause you can only have that one lightsaber at a time, obviously. Alright, so I definitely want the Leovar crystal. Can I attune that more? I'm going to try. Freya. Freya. Oh, this is so much fun. I don't know if you guys are enjoying this at all, or if most people probably skip the episode.
I hear you.
But I love this kind of stuff.
Yes.
It's the math geek in me, I guess.
Should you? Is there something?
Nope. Okay, so that's crystal is in tune. Am I max forced? I am. Good. So it's more just level. I think I can upgrade it at least once more once I get 2 more levels under my belt. But for now, all right, the Leovar crystal. So I get that slow. It does +3 damage, and if I'm fighting Darkseid, it's 7 more damage, which is nice because I'll be fighting a lot of Sith. I don't know if there are any damages that do, or any items that do plus damage against light side. I'm sure there's at least one for Darkseid users to have, but if there are, they're not very useful because there's only, I mean, there's the Jedi Masters. There's not a ton of Jedi. I mean, there's like no Jedi left, obviously, so there's not much more than them. All right, so here's my really nice lens. It obviously outclasses these guys in every way. So we're gonna go with that. I just made the best one. And there's no items you can find that are better than these. The best ones you can make are the best ones in the game. And I want the energy, not the ion damage. Alright, my other crystals, these you just have to find or buy. I'll probably go with the sigil. I could have a constitution and 1 damage. I could have an attack and 2 wisdom. I can have an attack and 1 to 6 energy. But yeah, I'm going to prioritize damage over defense and damage over wisdom. Because like I said, I don't use the force for offense except for stunning, so... and healing, I guess, but might as well go with that. Now that is a good lightsaber. 13 to 50, +3, 4 attack modifier, 2 extra defense, all those extra stats. Sweet. Alright, and I'll make my purple lightsaber here for droids. So I want one of these, and you can't use 2 of the same type. So... I guess I'm attacking droids, I'll have a bit of extra wisdom. Good lens, my damage, and my droid attacking thing. Sweet. So this one is 8 to 45 +1 to 12 versus droid, +2 ion, +3 attack, and all that stuff. Alright, so it's still not quite as good as this lightsaber, but let's see, what's 13? Okay, 13 to 50 +3 is 16 to 53 is 69. Whereas this against droids is, so it's 69, easy to remember. 8 to 45 +1 to 12 is 9 to 57. 57 +9 is 66 +2, so that's 4 is 70. Wow, so even against droids, this is only 1 point better. Yeah, unless ion does like double damage to droids, which it might. I don't really know much about the mechanics. And considering this also gives me 3 strength and more other stuff, I might just use this no matter what, come to think of it. Because this is the best I can do versus droid unless I have droid crystals. I don't. So maybe I will make another one of those non-droid, what is it, things. Damn it. Energy cell. Maybe I'll make another energy cell and give this one to one of my followers. Let's do that. Nope, not you. You do it. You're gonna do it. Lightsaber. I hit the wrong thing again. Lightsaber. Ultimate Titanium energy cell. That's what I want. And upgrade the purpley lightsaber here with a superior ion energy cell. Nope, with this one. So that's a really nice lightsaber too. Not quite as good as mine, but not bad either. Actually, I decided already. I do want this. I need better. I need to go to a lab station, actually. That's really nice, too. 4 dexterity and a defense. I probably want that overall. But, alright, for now. 30 to 67 plus... Jeez, that is so OP. We're going to be destroying enemies in like 1 hit from now on. So, 30 to 67 if I switch items. 25 to 62. So this will be really good for my followers anyway. I don't want that. I'll give it to one of them. Alright, very cool. But yeah, as much as I really want to get into the follower stuff, I think I'm probably going to have to worry about them tomorrow. Give me something to think about at work. Okay.
What is it?
My blade, so shiny. Oops. Sweet. Alright, so yeah, let me get a lab station down so I can make any implants. Disciple. Disciple, where are you? Oops. I need somebody who has a lot of tree injury too. So who has lots of tree injury? I don't, I know that. Mira, you have lots of tree injury, right? I feel like he has lots of tree injury, but that doesn't really help me any. Kreia, maybe? Do you have tree injury? She might, just because I know I split the, things up. Yeah, 31, okay. I can probably get her to have more too if she needs it. So I'm going to see if I can talk to her with him and use
Yes? Is some...
the lab station.
Very well.
Alright. Apparently not. Nope, I have to use mine when I'm talking to him, so that's kind of a downside of it. Oh, okay, never mind, you can. It switched on me. Alright, so can I make... I don't know if I can make the best ones in the game, though. No, apparently not. Some of these are okay, but it does seem like the best ones are restricted. Maybe if I did have more trait injury, I can give it a shot and see if they might be able to... Because like this takes 38 trait injury, and I don't have that much, I know. Because I should give her more charisma, because I think that's what helps with that. Or is it wisdom? Oh, it's wisdom. Wisdom, it is. Cool. I can give her tons of wisdom stuff then. Yep, I know I can't use that. Thank you. Plus 4 wisdom. Yeah, not going to beat that. None of this helps with wisdom, does it? No. Some of this probably does. Plus 1 wisdom. Will. Didn't I have a Mutaki? Oh, I think my character has it. I'll borrow that for Kreia real quick. Plus 2 wisdom, yay. One of these might have some wisdom. That has 1. I don't think any of these have tree injury though. Not much gives a bonus to tree injury. Alright, what about these? There might be something that does, but I don't have it. I feel like there's like a circuit belt that's really expensive that gives you tons of bonuses to all your skills. Alright, that's an odd number unfortunately. But oh, I can buff it though, right?
Something you need of me?
I don't know which of these does it. Probably the first one. We'll see. Yeah, or I could be imagining things. Well, maybe that must be it. It doesn't buff the thing directly. It buffs the attributes which buff the thing. Sweet. 38. Damn it! I needed 39, didn't I? I'm just gonna try it though.
Yes? Very...
Yeah, I guess no matter how good your thing is, you can't make the best things at a station. You have to get them as drops. That kind of sucks. That's okay. There's more energy resistance, so I was like, I can make that. Give me more wisdom. And then with that I can have more injury, but it doesn't really matter because you still can't make the best D packages here. So whatever. I can make some like support kits. Those are always nice. Some stims. The Enchanted Battle stims are great. Damage and attack. And more health. Mines, grenades, all good stuff, but just not
Something you
not that
need of me?
Alright, so let's get let's take Kreia's gear back. And bam, back. Yeah, it kind of sucks that I don't have any better things, but alright, so with my buffs going, that's how I'd be in combat, so it's mainly just Valor I need. I don't think the defense actually does anything. I mean, increase your defense, obviously, but it doesn't matter. Alright, so right now Dexterity is odd, Intelligence is odd, doesn't really matter, and Charisma is odd. So I could use Charisma or Dexterity if any of these have that. I don't think they do, though. Well, there's a +3 Dexterity? Maybe I do. +4 Dexterity, even better. There's a +3 Dexterity, but I might as well use the +4 and get the bonus from it too. Right? +2 Strength. And a Fortitude. Oh, this is tough. Would it be nicer to have 2 more Strength or 1 more Dexterity? I do want to do damage, so I should probably go with this. But that's 3 more defense. I'll go with this for now. Why not? Very nice. Alright, cool. Yeah.
I hear you.
Something you need of me?
So my characters are pretty well built at this point. I really want to come back and do more stats for my companions, but that would require making the list of what type of gear I want them to use, and weapons I want them to use, and who's more important than whom. So we'll come back and do that later on. I think when I start doing some more missions, and I will re-gear them as I go. I do have that nice double-bladed lightsaber I can throw around to people. I'm not going to worry about anything more than that for now. They can get by with the regular stuff. So I will probably return to Onderon next. So let me unequip these guys again. Keep that. Don't want that. Need that. Need that. Need that. While we're here, actually.
What's going on?
I don't think she has any more goods to sell, because I haven't done anything yet at all. But I want to make sure I didn't miss something like the, like a belt or whatever that I might be able to use. Like that circa belt. I remember her as selling it, but that's probably going because it was randomly generated. Where is she? The very wrong corner. Wait, no, wait, what? I've been to all the corners. Hey, where's that Rhodian girl? Alright, the bad guy was here, not bad guy. Okay, I just ran right past her like a noob. Let's see what you have. Alright, weapons. Yeah, that. Jalshay Neophyte. This is not as good as the one I have, because I have the Jalshay Advisor. Energy resistance. You could definitely build some heavy armor in this game that would be almost entirely immune to energy, if you were so inclined. Strength D package, so that sucks for the... You think D package, best in the game, 18 constitution, but it's not really that good. Have those already. Not really interested in that. I think I sold a lot of this stuff to her, actually. Yeah. Ooh, this could be nice. 3 damage and more on critical. 2 damage. She does have some nice crystals. Silver crystal. Oh, I want that. Yellow. I could buy that too. Why not? I have tons of credits. Grenades. I don't need that. Alright. I might just... Yeah, I'm definitely going to buy this because that's not that much for a crystal that's really good. Crystal Adhesion. +2 damage. I might need that at some point. Why not? I got tons of credits, as I said. I can always get more too, which by selling all the crap we get in this game. So, yeah. Resources may be limited, but they certainly don't seem that way. Okay, she's over there. I'm all disoriented. I really should be getting to sleep. Fight me in the morning. And then again, it always does. Okay. I'm gonna upgrade those lightsabers again now. Definitely want that. This does what? 1 to 6 and 1 attack, so an average of 3.5 and +1 attack. This does an average of 3 damage and more on criticals. I don't think I have a great. I don't have keen though, do I? And I only have like a 1 in 20 chance of being a critical hit. So you have to like divide that by 20. So that'd be less than a damage. I think the 1 attack puts this one over the edge. Otherwise, I might choose this one because it's close. But yeah, I want to stick with this. For this one though, I will also use the sigil because it's great. But this is +1 attack and +2 wisdom. I'd rather have +3 damage for sure. Probably was in the first game too. Maybe I should upgrade a 3rd lightsaber just in case I need it. Another sigil. When did I get 3 of those? Damage +2. Whatever. Making sure I actually did get. Yeah, I have lots of sigil crystals apparently. Right? Sigil. Sigil. And sigil. Wait, yep. Huh, cool. It's a good crystal to have a lot of, I guess. Let's get this blue lightsaber. May as well upgrade this one too. Why not? In case Kreia needs something. Make it keen. Some criticals. Do I have a blue thing for this? I don't. Oh, I have an orange crystal. That's kind of cool. Alright, just going down the list there. That's probably not the smartest way to do things, but I'll upgrade all of them later on anyway. I do want to give mine. I could do an orange crystal, which would be cool. Do silver, violet, all good choices. I'm gonna go with silver though. I'll make it. Oh, that's nice. I will make it go back to copper at some point, or yellow at some point. But for now, let's change up a bit and go with a silver lightsaber. All right. Much as I don't want to, I should probably save the game and stop playing and go to bed. Yeah. I'm really tempted to do some actual content, but once I do, a workstation will not be nearly as accessible. So I'm gonna bite the bullet, say goodnight, and I'll plan out all my companions at work tomorrow if I get the chance. Hopefully, I do. And then I'll come home and next episode may be more upgrades, but if it is, I'll mark it as such. Otherwise, we'll head on to the next planet. So thanks for watching. Hopefully this episode has been as entertaining for you as it was for me. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care.